Hello everyone, John here again. I want to talk today about the symptoms that occur because of being abused by a narcissist. Now, I've had quite a number myself. Now, we can start with chronic fatigue syndrome. Now, this is something that has got me a few times in my life, and it's a very debilitating situation where you're so exhausted you can't function. You can't work. You can hardly walk. You're just totally exhausted all the time, and this is because your adrenal glands are so exhausted from all the stress that you've endured. And I have put up with this a few times, and the one time it was like years I had gone through this, and I had gotten through it anyways, and I'm aware that the cause of it has been stress in my lifetime. So just to avoid stress, I'm okay. Now, we have, as I'm sure a lot of victims are aware, there's body aches and pains, headaches. These are usual symptoms of narcissist abuse, and we should understand a lot of people aren't relating it to the abuse. Especially if the abuse comes on gradually and it isn't really noticed by a person who's just become accustomed to the gradual increase of abuse. And we have a brain fog. Now, brain fog, that's a very common symptom of narcissistic abuse, where your brain is like in a fog all the time. You can't seem to think clearly, and this is very debilitating. Of course, depression is a very common result of it, and it can be very serious in the situation where the depression is very excessive. And we also have weight gain. Weight loss, of course. In my situation, I would gain weight, and it wasn't because I was eating more or excessively more. It just seemed like there was no reason for it. But then I learned that because of your hormones going all crazy because of what the narcissist has done to you, your body systems just aren't functioning the way they should if you're in a healthy state of mind. And I have gained weight because of the narcissistic abuse. And another thing that has occurred to me, I have a mild psoriasis. Now, it's not a really serious disease with me. I have it mainly on my shins. But as long as I'm not under stress, as long as things are going fairly well, I don't have any problem with it. And when I get stressed out, that's when the psoriasis starts. That's when the scabbing and all the problems with psoriasis occur. And this is directly related to the stress and because of the abuse that I'd endured from a narcissist. Now, there, of course, are other symptoms that people will experience that I'm not familiar with. And those that have experiences, mental, physical, whatever the experiences are, feel free to comment about it. We all need to know as much as we can about the effects and the damage that narcissists can do to us. And it is nice to be in a community where we all understand narcissistic abuse. A person that hasn't experienced it, of course, they can't really relate to it, because it's more of a spiritual, evil thing that we experience with narcissists or psychopaths, and very few people can really understand. And I think that actually nobody can really understand it unless they have experienced it themselves. So anyways, that's all I have for now, and I thank you for subscribing, and like and share if you like, and I'll speak to you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.